OMG, I can't believe princesses used to not be able to choose who they wanted to marry. Meanwhile, the peasants that those princesses would one day rule over, they literally haven't eaten in 3 days and can't remember the last time they bathed, but keep telling us about your problems. If you can't paint like this, you are literally worse than Hilter. Wow, I just learned something new about myself today. I can honestly say I actually probably could not paint like this, no matter how hard I tried. This old famous Chinese emperor when he discovered Mercury for the first time. Finally, it's immortality. I can see where he went wrong. It sure does look like it could give you immortality. Who could have guessed it does the exact opposite? Dragons in European folklore. I already know where this one's gonna go. Versus the dragons in Asian folklore. Oh, I want to pet it. Is there a shelter I could pick this little guy up at? Wilhelm II handing Hilter a little piece of paper. My Führer, I congratulate you and hope that under your marvelous leadership, the German monarchy will be restored completely. Wow, signed and dated everything. Say no joke, he was being 100% serious. Imagine if he actually did that. Literally, like in the middle of World War II, he's like, all right, Kaiser, take it from here. I've done my job. I mean, it could have been worse. He could have handed over the keys after Operation Barbarossa. The Germans weren't at war with the Soviets at this moment, so giving it over to the monarchy would maybe be okay. They also didn't have to worry about the USA at this point either. The infinitely powerful dark wizard after the 16-year-old girl says she can't be beaten because her friends believe in her. Through the power of friendship, I can literally defeat anything. Hilter be like, let's invade Russia. What could possibly go wrong? His army, literally moments later, starving and freezing to death. I've never seen a colorized photo from World War II look so lifelike. It's amazing. Mussolini, not being straight is degenerate. We need to recreate the Roman Empire. Ancient Romans, awkwardly trying not to make eye contact. Another thing, the Romans copied off the Greeks. The real reason Garfield hates Mondays. Oh, Garfield president. Oh, he was oofinated back in 1881 on a Monday. I'm just going to assume this man also loved lasagna. That would explain a lot. You guys even know about Garfield? The show had one of the most based scenes of all time.
There's no such place as Wyoming.
The British East Indian Company when they find out intentionally starving people is wrong. Wait, what? I thought they liked when we did that. No, Germany be like, you better not let in Polish refugees while I'm invading France. Hungary? Fine. I won't. And no, Germans leave. Aw, yeah. Let's go Hungary. Hungary's that nation that's like, no, Germany tells me to shut up, and I do. But when he leave, I start talking again. Oxygen capsules were invented in 1710. People before 1710. Really loving all these crossover Minecraft history memes. I'm so behind the loop on the new Minecraft metas. Abraham Lincoln died, so Andrew Johnson takes over. He pardons several ex-Confederate generals, including Jefferson Davis. Then he tanks Reconstruction and basically allows Jim Crow laws to happen. This is reported to Congress, who spares him by 1 vote. Ooh, I didn't know this. I'm afraid to say there's a lot of US presidents from the 1800s that I don't even really know existed. Robespierre, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name. I never learned how to pronounce it. In early 1794, explaining why he executed another random civilian. Is this the dude that was like in a bathtub like for most of his life? I watched that oversimplified episode. Wait, no, I am actually thinking of this guy. I got that wrong. I don't play Minecraft because only Allah can generate a world. Nice to finally see some halal memes. My argument, when someone points out that I am Polish, I love this trend. I don't know what's going on, but I've never seen anything more true. I gotta say, I do still very much like the original though. Erica watching 100,000 German soldiers march past her house, singing how lovely she is. Oh, you know she's gotta love it. She's probably still in the afterlife doing this at the same time. Why did I think this song was composed earlier than the 1930s? That means some no-no soldiers must have been singing it. Westerners nowadays, hey guys, wanna walk to the bar? It's just 10 minutes away. 10 minutes? Are you crazy? Let's take the car. Romans, 2,200 years ago. Hey guys, Hasbullah has crossed the Alps. He's at Medorus right now. What? That's only half Italy away. If we don't sleep, we'll only need 7 days walking to get there. This one kind of hits home for me because it's literally just a 10-minute walk. People that complain about 10-minute walks don't deserve to live. I don't know where that came from, but I clearly am triggered. I have to deal with people that don't want to do 10-minute walks all the time. The Romans would be so disappointed in us. Please, guys, stop posting WW2 spoilers. I'm still reading about the Industrial Revolution. Come on. Sucks because it's like reading 90% of the novel and then getting spoiled on the last chapter. Safe to assume Doge here definitely started somewhere in ancient human history. He's been reading about all this stuff for like tens of thousands of years. I was one of those weirdos that like read the book backwards. I started on chapter 12 and then chapter 11 and then kept going down. It's more interesting learning like the prequels. Welcome to Stalingrad. We got Italy, Romania, and Croatia. Soviet Union be like, why is Croatia here? I don't No. Yeah, I've wondered that for a long time. The random Croatia cameo out of Yugoslavia is a very confusing thing to me. Eye contact, conversation, hand-holding, having 80 confirmed kills, and marching into Berlin. Then rivaling the USA as a global superpower. Damn, I'm still on step 1 of eye contact. How am I ever gonna get to Berlin? The Austrian army collapsing because the cavalry won't share their liquor. This is completely understandable. I think this would collapse pretty much any modern army. When you're a teacher in the 1950s and see a student picking up the pen with his left hand, I have a feeling I would not do too well in the 1950s then. Not only for this, but I'm assuming I'd probably be heavily bullied for being such a weirdo. POV, you are a guy in Paraguay in 1870. What an interesting time to be a male in this country. There's a 90% chance you get oofed during the three-way war. There's a 10% chance you survive, and your life is gonna change. Later, Mussolini would recall that Hitler had told him that he was mystically and scientifically convinced of being possessed not by a demon, but by a spirit from Aryan mythology. Prehistory, which caused Mussolini to feel completely disoriented. Hitler, what the hell are you even talking about? You think the no-no crystals they were doing back then had anything to do with this? Getting first jobs now, you need 20 years of experience for this role, but I'm only 20! Getting first jobs in the 19th century. You're small enough to fit in this machine. You're hired. Goo goo gaga. Oh yes, so many alpha giga babies out there back then. What happened to this generation? Europe in the 1800s exists communism. It's literally everywhere. It's floating all over the place. You can't get rid of it. A specter haunting Europe. Netflix released an anime about ancient Rome. Oh yeah. The main character uses a bathhouse to travel through time. Why am I not surprised? The Ottoman army on their way to attack a mountain. I hope they come home soon. This is a WW1 reference. Don't attack mountains, I guess. How do we end this war with the Trojans? Exhaust their troops? Pillage local cities? Send them a wooden horse. Now that is how you get Employee of the Month. This guy should just get Employee of all of world history. We're still talking about it to this day. Haha, British people steal cultural artifacts for their museums. The French. Ha, that's a funny joke. Couldn't be me, huh, France? Yeah, no, couldn't be you. Judging the conquistadors by modern standards? I don't think so. Judging the Aztecs by modern standards. Now there you go. Now it's been weird watching the evolution of history memes. The history of history memes, they started off judging the conquistadors by modern standards, and slowly we have now evolved to judging the Aztecs, weirdly. I will say this material is a little bit more fun since it hasn't been overused yet. Today when introducing WW1, a student raised her hand and brought up the death of a certain archduke. Nobody knew his name, so as a hint, I offered that he shares his name with a band. Hey, I know that band. Gentle reader, my students asked if there had been perhaps an Archduke Metallica. It's better than what I would have picked. I would have asked about the Archduke Little Uzi. Blow my mind. Nagasaki was once a Portuguese colony. I didn't know specifically it was Nagasaki, but I did know the Portuguese were trading a lot with Japan before they just got kicked out. Japanese much prefer the Dutch. In the Roman Republic, you conquer Greece. In Byzantine Empire, Greece conquers you. I'll be completely honest, I have no idea what this is trying to say. Is this the whole like Greek thing again that we talked about earlier? The Tang Dynasty, when you ask them what happened to the civilians at this place, dunno. This is actually not me sucking on my own fingers, it's me sucking the fingers of some dead guy. Or eating them, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Nobody, the Mongol invasion. Wait, this makes me want to recreate historical events in Minecraft. Can we recreate the Khan invasion? That'd be so fun. Soviets, the Germans will not have troops left to defend Berlin. Germans, oh! There's a Kinder surprise! Gotta love 5-year-olds throwing grenades at you. 500 years of Swiss neutrality. Meanwhile, hiding the fact that, maybe not. Oh, okay. This is one point. Counterpoint, maybe not worth invading because it's too difficult? Wasn't that like Germany's whole argument? It just wasn't worth it and it would also cost so much. It's like the Vietnam of Europe. People are smart enough to not try it though. My daughter in West Germany shows me my grandson. Me in East Germany. Oh, how nice. Was that what this whole thing was about in Home Improvement? Some sort of symbol of the Iron Curtain, the Cold War? Did you survive? Yes, I did. What did it cost? Everything. Oh no. The dinosaurs basically survives today, just living as chickens now. But it's all good, just wait for us to find some genetic material off of a mosquito that's been fossilized paralyzed, and then we'll bring you back to life and put you in a theme park. Don't say you want a goth girlfriend if you freak out when she sacks Rome. It is really that simple, guys. Speaking of species that have outlived others, I still see goths walking around the mall sometimes, but where are all the Romans at? Who's the best now? History nerds beating the crap out of a 10-year-old kid for saying that Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. It's really the only way to deal with these people. I promise you they won't make that mistake again. Wanting to promote patriotism, but scared to ban hamburgers. Wait, I'm confused. That's not the USA, is it? During WW1, calling it the Liberty Burger. Hold up, wait a second. Okay, yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be a Liberian flag. That's what I was really confused about. This could have been so much better if they called it the Liberian Burger. I mean, it's close enough to Liberty. That's what really threw me off. Sir, we've captured 20,000 Ottomans. What should we do with them? Sir? Oh, I have an idea. Pretty much the most terrifying man. Vlad the Impaler go brr. Men of the Habsburg dynasty when they see their own cousin. They gotta make sure that chin stays nice and strong throughout the genetic line. This document could not be converted properly. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Could not be converted. Oh yeah, it's crusade time. Start bashing my computer with this sword. And big thanks to Drew's sexy girlfriend. Young waifu. I stole Drew's pet dog. Argentinian grandpa. AryanAfterHours. aPhatNarwhal. Whitley is Mega Chad. Bringbackpolandball. Canadian Union. Gaming Candy Cane 789. Majestic Unicorn. Max Cooper. Mimoshiki. Nora the Bold. Feisty Smiling Lovers. Philipp RF. Robert RyeThePie. The Mexican 760. And why am I doing this?